Hi, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm the owner of the trustisyou.com and a podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. On November 14th, 4 p.m. East Coast time, I'm going live on Zoom to do a talk, Save Federal Taxes Legally. I want to teach as many U.S. people to save federal taxes. There's the business trust for 1099 income earners and U.S. business owners who will save at least 70% on their federal taxes every single year before they take their deductibles. When you take your deductibles, you're going to be up to 90 to 95% with the Spendthrift Trust. You don't want to be at zero because a certain president got in trouble for that. In 2022, I personally saved 92% on my 3 online businesses, so I only paid 8% in federal taxes. A beautiful thing. With the beneficial trust, you're going to, if you're an investor, don't care what kind of investor you are, you will no longer pay short-term or long-term capital gains, interest income, dividend income, rental income, and royalties, year after year, generation after generation. Most people have never ever heard of the Spendthrift Trust. That's why I'm doing these short little vignettes before I go live on November 14th at 4 p.m. The Spendthrift Trust is legal, copywritten in the IRS Tax Code 643B. It's high up in the tax code. Just to give you a little bit of history on this, back when the tax code was written, February 1913, the Barron families, the Rockefellers, the Carnegies, the DuPonts, and the Kennedys purposely put this into the tax code so they can continue to save federal taxes. This comes from England way back when King Henry VIII got in trouble for chopping off his wives' heads. He started the Church of England. So much easier to divorce someone than kill somebody. Hey, of course. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England. They went even further back to history to the Magna Carta and said, no, King Henry VIII, you can't do this. This came over to the colonies while we were a colony of England, and it's contract law. Contract law cannot be broken. The law firm I work on behalf of has a trust they inherited that turned 350 years old in 2023. Talk about that. Now, I don't care which trust you have. There are 5 different trusts. We're just going to talk about the business trust and the beneficial trust. But with this trust, you're going to file a 1041 tax return, and you're going to save 4 extremely important ways. Number 1, federal taxes, year after year, generation after generation. Who doesn't want to save federal taxes? Number 2, you're going to keep your information completely private. There is a false rumor out there that your LLC, S Corp, or C Corp does this for you. No. I can write a Freedom of Information letter to the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission and say, hey, tell me about this LLC. Number 3, I can't stop you from being sued, but the old adage from Nelson Rockefeller, own nothing, control everything. The individual will be worth, that's a frivolous lawsuit. Everything's in the trust, and that lawsuit will go away. So you won't have to pay that. My renters who want to take depreciation say they don't need this trust. They won't know how many properties you have. And what if the dog gets out and bites somebody, somebody slips on ice, or someone falls down the stairs? You won't be sued. And number 4, really important, if you don't know about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act that starts January 1st of 2024, with any trust you have, you do not have to do that yearly paperwork. What is the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act? Great question. It's from the Department of Treasury for the Anti-Money Laundering Act. And what they're going to ask is for you, if you're an established LLC, doing business as, or corporation, you will have until January 1st of 2025 to do the paperwork. If you start a new LLC, doing business as, or corporation in 2024, you have 30 days to do the paperwork. If you don't, you will be fined $10,000 or be jailed for 2 years, or both. Talk about Big Brother in your back pocket. And then with this anti-money laundering, what they're teaching the banks and the credit unions, the banks and credit unions are to report any account they think is suspicious. They don't have to say why it's suspicious. Report any account that is suspicious to the Financial Crimes Network, part of the Department of Treasury. They will investigate. If they do think this is money laundering, they will seize the assets and sell the assets on the open market. Whatever the price they get on the open market, that bank or credit union will make 35% of the sale price on that. The banks are in cahoots with the federal government. So again, if you want more information about the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act, you can email me at info@thetrustisyou.com. You can come to November 14th at 4 p.m. Or I want people to know about this because it's going to change how businesses do business all over the country, all kinds of people. But if you have a business trust or the beneficial trust, you will not have to do that paperwork. So let me share this. This is one of my real estate deals from last year. I'm not trying to crow. I contacted somebody, a money lender, contacted somebody. They needed $44,000. I paid that, and then we sold it for $78,242. I'm at 24%. So I was able to save so much money on it. $18,700. If I can help real estate investors, crypto investors, people who are doing seller financing, creative financing, passive investors in the stock market, day traders, options trading, binary option trading, royalties, please come on November 14th, 4 p.m. Or if you want to talk to me before then, please. I don't want you to sit there and say, I have to wait until that day to have a conversation with Sally. You would just, for a conversation, www.thetrustisisyou.com/scheduling. I want to help as many U.S. business owners, 1099 income earners, and investors save as much as they can in federal taxes, just like I do. The Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys do it also. Thank you for watching my little short vignettes. I hope you're learning something new from me. Have a beautiful week. Take care.